all of that shit is just saturated. I'm trying to give you side hustles that, number one, are real and I haven't just made up on the spot just to make a YouTube video. But number two, can actually make you anywhere from £1,000 to £10,000 a month, like I have. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 4 best side hustles that you can start today in 2024 that doesn't require some online course to buy or mentoring or being able to do drop shipping or Amazon affiliates or something that everybody talks about. This video is going to be slightly different. These are going to be side hustles that you can start unless your brain is empty. There's nothing there. If that's the case, I simply cannot help you. The first one is probably the easiest, the best, and I'd say the most paid out of these 4 side hustles, to be honest. It's working from on your phone, being a social media manager. Some people will get confused when I say social media manager because that can mean multiple different things. So what I'm talking about is a client who doesn't have a massive budget. I come across them all the time because I've got my own marketing agency that take photos themselves on a phone but just don't have time to post every 2 days on Instagram. They don't know how to use Canva to make really simple graphic design artwork that their business requires. And on top of that, don't have time to flick through what song is trending or what hashtags are trending. So what you can do is charge them a fee, let's say £250 a month. You manage all their social media. You can literally schedule it on Instagram or Facebook for the whole month and then never look at it until the following month. £250, £300 a month, maybe just purely social media management. And then what you can do is scale that to 10 people and all of a sudden you're making £2,500 or £3,000 per month on top of your full-time job, or you could just leave your full-time job if that kind of replaces the income. Personally, hands down, that's the best side hustle. Now, the second side hustle is for those who know how to use a professional camera. You don't really have to know how to use the camera. You can just flick it to auto mode and the camera does its job for you. But this is probably one of the funniest ones because it's overlooked by a lot of people. But when I tell this side hustle to other people, they're like, Joel, that's actually a sick idea. And I know it's a sick idea. I just unfortunately don't have time to do it. Otherwise, trust me, I'll be doing it myself. But if you have a professional camera with a decent lens, go up to for me, I would go up to London, but go up to your nearest city and hold a big wooden sign that you've made at home saying photos for £5. London, there are so many tourists all around the London Eye and Big Ben. I can almost guarantee you if I made a sign, probably that's too hard to get out, but massive, £5 photos. I had a little card machine, cash or card, hold it up. There's tourists taking photos all day, every day, even at night time. Just hold the sign, take the photos off them, take their email address. When you get home, send them the photo. The only thing that can potentially go wrong with this side hustle, which you can fix, but it gets a bit more complicated, is they may think it's a scam because it's tourists, right? So if you can manage to maybe take a laptop with you, plug it in, export it, and airdrop them the professional photo, then they pay you, that would work, but that's just more time consuming. So yeah, I'll leave the technical stuff to you, but let me tell you, that is probably the funniest, easiest, and the best side hustle I've ever heard of, because you could easily do 25 or 30 of those in a day, make 150 quid and go home. Even if it's more than that, you're going to make even more money. But if you're making £100 a day, just going up to London, taking some photographs, it's not that bad, is it? And like I said, for someone who's never picked up a professional camera before in their life, as long as the camera is decent and you can get a nice blurry background with a good lens, just flick it to auto mode and I can guarantee you, you're not going to have any problems. Just put in auto, it will solve the problems for you. Now, the third side hustle is for those who know how to edit videos. Now, unfortunately for me and my business, the phones have evolved so much. Literally, you can get a version of Premiere Pro on your phone and edit on your phone. It's crazy. But for those who know how to do it on their phone, on CapCut or Premiere Pro, or if you're a bit more advanced and you know how to use DaVinci or Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro on your laptop, then be a freelancer editing YouTubers' content. It doesn't even have to be YouTubers. It could be merged with your first side hustle idea with social media management. Clients send you video clips and you edit it and make them reels, and instead of them paying you 250, they start paying you 500 because there's more included in their package. It can be influencers, it can be TikTokers, it can be live streamers, it can be YouTubers. Just editing in general can make a lot of money. And the best thing is you can do it in your own personal time, in between a 9-to-5 job or at home as your full-time career. Now, the fourth one and final one is probably the best one. It all kind of merges in together, apart from taking photos of tourists in London, for God's sake, but it's starting a social media marketing agency. If you know how to use a camera or know how to use a phone, especially the new phones, it's got stabilized video footage now. These are insane, honestly. Don't underestimate what a phone can do. If you know how to use a phone or a professional camera, go out to people, shoot their content, photos, videos, edit them, and on top of that, run their social media. That's pretty much what I do all day, every day. And I've scaled my agency to over £10,000 a month. And it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Starting a social media marketing agency is probably the best thing you could do. You could go down the route of just running Google and Facebook ads, just social media management like the first side hustle, or you can incorporate video and photo to it as well and charge even more money. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised of how many companies and businesses out there underestimate the power of social media simply by just making sure that Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok is up to date with what they're doing in their business. At the end of the day, a business storefront is Instagram. Everyone's on Instagram, everyone's on Facebook, everyone's on TikTok. So those are the 4 best of my personal side hustles. I could have easily come on this video and give you a list of 10 side hustles that include Amazon affiliate marketing, drop shipping, how to find the best drop shipping products, but all of that shit is just saturated. I'm trying to give you side hustles that, number one, are real and I haven't just made up on the spot just to make a YouTube video, but number 2, can actually make you anywhere from £1,000 to £10,000 a month, like I have. So yeah, hope this video helped. If it has, slap a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new. That's the biggest thing for me. I'm personally just trying to grow this channel to help you guys as much as possible.